Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for June 2025. I hope everyone is having a good day so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. Alright, let's get into it. So your message for this month is inner child healing. The inner child is a part of your psyche that represents our childhood, and everyone, no matter who they are, has had a traumatic childhood experience that may be impacting their life today. And you have endured so much in your life. You are a real survivor. Drawing this card indicates that no matter what has happened, you have found a way forward. You may feel that you have to grow up quickly or abandon your innocence in order to survive, but know that when you reflect, review, and release anything from your childhood that could be holding you back, the next phase of your life will be supported. This isn't about forgetting, but it's about taking time to send loving energy to your inner child to assure them that they do make it through and become the incredible person you are today. This card brings radical healing, understanding, and love to your inner child. Shows that your guardian angel is wrapping their loving arms around you right now, nurturing your inner child and encouraging you to unleash your childlike senses. See the world through the eyes of a child. There's so much wonder and opportunity out there. It's time to have some fun. What can you do to feel light? What can you do to express yourself? Have you stopped yourself from doing something because you are too old for it now? It's time to reclaim your innocence and express yourself in a way that is filled with excitement and wonder and adventure. It's time for your inner child to be healed. Alright, just give me a minute to pull some cards here and we can see what this is about for you, Aquarius. Just feel this energy that is around you right now. For Aquarius, it's interesting. They're almost showing me a shaky bridge in a way. And I'm seeing kind of the fear around this kind of shaky bridge. And it's almost like I'm just kind of getting this image in my head, and it's like, deep breath, like about making it across, even though there's this almost like underlining fear about it. There's this underlining thing. It's like, okay, I got to make it to the other side, but there's just this like shakiness that feels uneasy. And this energy that I'm feeling around that is something about comfort zone, it feels like, for you, Aquarius. Like, especially within the month of June, your comfort zone might be tested a little bit, and because it feels like there's just this energy around here of inaction or not wanting to move from where you are because of comfortability. This could be in your relationships. This could be also in general in partnerships or just generally in life here, okay? So I feel like you're going to be kind of working more on facing the fears of maybe uncertainty, facing the fears of possible threat, as it feels with that shaking bridge, right? That's coming in here. I have the Lovers coming out in our main energy, which is all about partnership, our relationships. Maybe some of you are in a relationship, maybe some of you are looking to get into a relationship, and we have the Fool card coming in right after, which is a new beginning. So if you are in a relationship and in a happy relationship, I think there's going to be a new beginning for yourself here in your relationship as a team, as a partnership. If it's not, if you're single, there might be a new person coming into your life with this Lovers card. Maybe this is a new friend as well. It doesn't always have to be romantic, but usually the Lovers tends towards romance. But it could be a new beginning in that here as well. And it has something to do about stepping out of that comfort zone, facing that fear, and just knowing, you know, this bridge might be a little bit shaky, but I can weather it, right? I can make it to the other side. And I feel like that's why they're kind of giving me that analogy with it. Because I feel like whatever this inner child energy is here for you, it kind of liked the safety, you know, it liked being able to be like, well, maybe I'll just stay on this side instead of crossing that bridge, right? Because it's just safer if I just kind of stay here. And so I feel that kind of safety with this, but it feels like it's getting in your way from moving forward here. I have the Knight of Swords in the reverse, which is kind of energy of feeling like you're stuck. There's no really action moving forward. You kind of feel like at a dead end in a way, and it feels like because we're feeling othered with this Five of Pentacles, we're feeling left out of something here. And I feel like this othering maybe had to do from when we were a child and our inner child stuff, right? That we might be dealing with. We felt different. We felt othered than other people. And I feel like maybe we put up some blocks here for ourselves. Blocks about maybe not being able to see our own value with this this Nine of Pentacles here, not putting value in yourself. Yeah, it feels like you're just like, it's just, I feel this kind of roadblock or this wall for you that's coming about in this energy, that I feel like we're going to start trying to kind of dismantle these walls a little bit. I don't know if some of you are maybe going to a psychiatrist, maybe some of you, if you go with your partner, you're going to couples therapy or something like that. Maybe that's just on my mind here, but it just feels like with the Six of Pentacles, you're going to be asking help for this. How do I add more value to myself? How do I step out of my comfort zone here? How do I feel not so othered by the world or left out of this energy? Because it feels like, again, there's just this almost like this inner child energy here that wants to be free, that wants to expand, that wants to try things, but it's almost like we're like really safer in this kind of box that we are kind of putting ourselves in. But it's asking you what else is out there, and I feel like you're going to be feeling that pressure to go outside of what you've been doing, you know, putting yourself out there, trying new things. If it's in your relationship, being like, okay, I'm going to maybe go to a therapist, and we're going to go to a therapist, and we're going to figure this out kind of together here, because I just see this kind of giving back, this helpful kind of energy. We do have the Page of Cups coming up in the reverse here, which is energy of kind of emotional communication, having a little bit of a block. There's maybe something we want to say emotionally, but we maybe feel like we are blocked in that energy. We want to bring something up, but we're just like, you know, maybe again from childhood, it's like we have a hard time talking emotionally about things here. Aquarius, you are such an air sign. You are such a dreamer, an explorer, but it feels like especially air signs sometimes have problems connecting with their emotions a little bit more. So it feels like there's some kind of conversation here almost that you want to have. I feel like it's blocking you a little bit, and I feel like you might be starting to kind of work on that. I have this Knight of Wands in the reversed here as well. Maybe for some of you, you're feeling like your relationships, you know, started out really passionately and then it kind of fizzled out a little bit. The Knight of Wands energy could be kind of like player energy there as well. It's just someone that's not really feeling in their element or feeling in their kind of fire energy. But with the Eight of Pentacles, you're like, I want to work on this. I'm going to put in the time and put in the effort, whether that's working on this relationship or working on yourself kind of within it here. It's like, okay, I maybe need to kind of step it up a little bit. I need to really feel like I'm getting myself out of this stuck place here, you know, do something different. So it's just not always the same outcome, the same feelings that I'm having over and over. And I feel like this is just this evolutionary journey for you in this month of June, that it's like, okay, it's time to open up some things, time to change things a little bit here. Moon card in the reverse, right? Truths are coming to the surface. Subconscious is coming to light. I feel like if you maybe weren't aware of some of these maybe blocks or walls that you've been having, and these fears, right, that we were talking about with this kind of shaky bridge, the Moon card in reverse is going to kind of crack that open a little bit for you, and you're going to start to see some truths here, truths of your nature. Oh, maybe I am, you know, maybe this did happen to me in my childhood, and maybe that is why I'm actually, you know, going about my relationships this way, or this is maybe why I'm feeling outcasted or othered. And I feel like those conversations are going to start to pop up, and you're going to start to see the truth of those things for yourself here with that kind of Moon card in reversed, which is great because you're just like, oh, because some, you know, I feel like a lot of people say there's something wrong with me. This is what's wrong with me. But sometimes it's more about our experiences that we've had when we were younger. It's about different things in our life that we've learned, or that we've that we've thought, and we've really fed in our own thoughts, and we just think, this is just who I am. But you're like, whoa, I might be actually this person because of this thing that happened to me here. And it feels like a lot of that. It feels like a lot of unpacking this month for you in June. It's also a lot of pentacles coming up, so I feel like stability, structure. You might be looking at your finances in that way here as well. I have the Eight of Cups coming out sideways, which is saying that you might have a choice if you want to leave something behind and move away from something, or move on to something new here. Again, maybe with that Lover's card, there's just this newness that you want to explore, and you're kind of deciding, do I want to leave my current situation behind, or do I want to move into this new sector here? And that's why it's coming out sideways. It's because there's some choice involved. Some of you are going to move on, and some of you are going to stay. Right? This is just general readings, but I feel like you'll know once you kind of see these truths. So these truths come to the surface. Eight of Wands. There's the movement. Wherever the stuck energy was the beginning of the month for you, Aquarius, it feels like with this Eight of Wands and this Seven of Cups here, Eight of Cups here, they're just waiting for you to kind of make a decision, see the truth, and then make it from that. So I feel like the universe is having you a little bit stuck right now, or feeling like that, for a specific reason, because there's something that we need to be aware of before we move forward. But with this Eight of Wands, it's just saying energy is going to be moving in quickly for you after that. So what was stuck, it feels like will be a bit unstuck for you. If something is not working right now, just allow that space and that time to really kind of be with yourself here a little bit. It's this energy that I'm feeling. Can I get more on this Eight of Wands? What's this fast information that's coming in? Again, more newness coming in with this Page of Pentacles. Basically, the Page of Pentacles could be a new financial offering for you, or a new offer of stability. It's in the beginning stages. That's what the page is kind of all about. It's almost like having an intention, planting a seed before we kind of watch the seed grow. So there's something new we're moving into here with this kind of Page of Pentacles, and it's coming in quickly. It's maybe something a little bit more stability. Again, something more, maybe this is financial-wise for you if you're looking for finances. But I'm just getting stability from this kind of reading here. And it's funny because, like I said before, pentacles usually mean a lot of like financial things, but I think it feels deeper than that. It feels more spiritual than just being like, oh, money, right? This new person might be a water sign here, because I have the King of Cups coming out. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. This person is really emotionally connected, really emotionally balanced. They're one with their emotions here. So there might be some kind of new stability with this person. Or you kind of just see this person that you're already dealing with as that. Or you're like, oh, people that are really emotionally connected, I really respect, and I kind of want to get more on that train here as well. So whatever it is that you are starting here, I feel like it's going to be an emotional journey for yourself. Also getting self-discovery. Just getting unstoppable energy. That's just what I'm kind of feeling. Oh, the flying out. I have the Magician card coming out here, which is manifestation, right? Manifesting this new thing here. Nine of Wands in reverse, which is just saying we're trusting a little bit more. Trusting that our manifestations are coming through for us. Trusting that we are kind of doing the right thing, that we are on the right path, and that we do have all the tools to get kind of what we want here. The Queen of Wands in reverse is just saying, hey, and it might be still a little bit of part of you that is kind of stopped or stuck here because you're feeling like you're maybe not talented enough or good enough. But something we got to really nip in the bud here, because there's so much energy that's popping around here that it's like, it's big. It's feeling big. It's feeling big, which is really nice, Aquarius. Ten of Cups popping out here as well. This is total about family happiness, family joy. And again, we're going back to that inner child work, right? It's just like happy family vibes. And it's like, how do we do that? How do we kind of grow into this happy family? Maybe you kind of didn't grow up in a family that was so happy all the time, and maybe you're just unpacking all of that and kind of finding your own happiness within your family here. But I just feel like there's stuff to be worked through this month for you, and not only for you, but also maybe in your relationships or how we look at our relationships here. And it feels, again, like I said before, it feels like a very transformative month of you kind of starting to unpack things and open things up a little bit here for yourself, okay? A personal issue reaches resolution. We were talking about that, right? Messenger. I'll read that for you guys. Serious energy, bringing harmony and balance. You are part of a lineage of souls who are dedicated their lifetime to uplifting the planet, to returning time and time again to seed the light, the crystalline ones, the ones who are here to plant a sacredness of life back in, to honor both the sacred feminine and masculine, to usher deep reverence back in. Many ascended masters are thought to be connected to the energy of Sirius. Often appearing as a shade of blue, they hold this frequency of pure love and are here to help the masculine and feminine exist in harmony, to ensure greater balance and to help see that we are all connected and that masculine and feminine energies exist within all of us. You are being called to bring about balance and harmony between the masculine and feminine, to be the guardian of harmony and balance on the earth. To think of the whales traveling around the world, sharing the love through their healing vibrational song. Their unique notes send a balance of harmony to every corner of the planet. A rebalancing of the masculine and feminine is occurring worldwide. It's a reassurance of the sacred within all of us, a returning to a sacred union within, a rekindling of heaven on earth. You begin to bring harmony and balance by creating it in your own life. The ripples will flow from there. You can honor the balance of the sacred masculine and feminine energies within you and others. How are you being called to bring harmony to your life or to the planet? How are you being called to honor the sacred masculine and feminine within you? And I think that's important because we are kind of touching about both of those kind of factors here with the wands that are happening and with the kind of the water signs, the water energy, right? With this kind of King of Cups energy. We're talking about how connecting to our emotions, and emotions are usually seen as more feminine, right? Especially through the male eye. It's like if we are connected emotionally, we are more feminine, and that means we are worse, because again, people will call you girly or call you weak, but it's not weak at all. The King of Cups is not a weak energy. This person is balanced. This person can feel but also act with kind of status here. So it's a really big gift, this kind of energy. It doesn't matter if you identify as male or female here, right? Both energies exist within the cups. Both energies exist within the pentacles, right? It's about that kind of balance here. And I think you're kind of starting to see that, being like, well, maybe I need to work on this area of my life. Maybe there's some blocks here that I need to work on. So again, I feel like June's going to be very kind of therapeutic for you, Aquarius. But that was your monthly reading. I hope that helped.